As an electrician working in the Gulf Coast region, I can share some information regarding pricing for new construction electrical work. Following Hurricane Katrina, material costs have increased considerably, and this has affected the overall price of electrical installations. For my own work and from discussions I've had with other electricians, the typical cost for new construction in this area is between $3.50 to $4.50 per square foot. This pricing usually includes the understanding that the homeowner will supply their own surface-mounted light fixtures and ceiling fans. The actual price may vary depending on the particular characteristics of the project, such as its overall size, or how complex the wiring and electrical systems are. However, the range of $3.50 to $4.50 per square foot generally reflects the reality of increased material costs and the labor needed to complete the work. It's somewhat alarming to hear that a general contractor is suggesting a price of only $2.10 per square foot for electrical work. This price is significantly less than the prevailing rate in the market and likely won't cover the actual expenses associated with materials and labor. As an electrician, it's important to carefully assess all costs involved and ensure that you are charging a reasonable price that allows you to maintain a profitable business and deliver high-quality electrical services. The price of materials is a major factor to consider when pricing electrical work. Prices for wire, conduit, boxes, and other essential components have gone up substantially, especially after events that disrupt supply chains or increase demand. Also, the availability of skilled labor plays a big role in pricing. If there's a shortage of qualified electricians in the area, labor costs may be higher. The complexity of the electrical system is another key consideration. A large home with many circuits, specialized lighting, or smart home features will require more labor and materials than a simple, standard home. Permit fees and inspection costs can also add to the overall cost of a project. These fees vary depending on the local jurisdiction. The electrician should also factor in overhead expenses like insurance, vehicle costs, and office expenses when determining the pricing. Profit margin is obviously important. The price needs to cover all costs and provide a reasonable profit to ensure the electrician can stay in business and continue to provide reliable services. When providing a quote, it's recommended to be transparent and detailed. Break down the costs of materials, labor, and other expenses so the customer understands where the price comes from. Also, it is important to have a clear contract that specifies the scope of work, payment terms, and any potential change orders. Keep up to date with the current market rates for electrical work in your area. Talking to other electricians and researching online resources can help. It's important to maintain good communication with the customer throughout the project. Keep them informed of any changes or unexpected issues that may arise. By carefully considering all these factors and staying informed about market conditions, electricians can ensure they are charging a fair price that allows them to operate successfully and provide quality services to their customers. It is also good to consider providing different pricing options, such as a basic package and an upgraded package with additional features. This allows customers to choose the option that best fits their budget and needs. Be prepared to negotiate. Some customers may try to negotiate the price. While it is important to stand firm on your minimum price, there may be some flexibility to adjust the scope of work or offer discounts. Always prioritize safety and quality. Cutting corners to reduce costs can lead to unsafe installations and potential liability issues. Building codes and regulations also impact the cost of electrical work. Staying up to date with these codes and ensuring compliance can add to the overall cost, but it is essential for safety and legal reasons. Consider the warranty. Offering a warranty on your work can provide peace of mind to the customer and differentiate you from competitors. The duration and coverage of the warranty can influence the price. Insurance coverage is a must. Adequate insurance coverage protects you from liability in case of accidents or damage to property. The cost of insurance is an overhead expense that should be factored into your pricing. The reputation and experience are also important. Electricians with a strong reputation and extensive experience can often command higher prices. Building a solid reputation takes time and effort, but it can be a valuable asset. Specialization can also be a factor. If you specialize in a particular type of electrical work, such as solar panel installation or smart home automation, you may be able to charge higher prices than general electricians. Payment terms should be clearly defined. Specify the payment schedule, acceptable forms of payment, and any late payment fees. This helps avoid misunderstandings and ensures timely payment for your work. Providing excellent customer service is also an important factor. Responding promptly to inquiries, being professional and courteous, and going the extra mile to satisfy customers can lead to repeat business and positive referrals. Using quality materials is a long-term decision. Using high-quality materials ensures a durable and reliable installation. While they may be more expensive upfront, they can save money in the long run by reducing the need for repairs and replacements. Investing in the right tools and equipment is also important. Having the necessary tools and equipment allows you to work efficiently and effectively. The cost of tools and equipment is an overhead expense that should be factored into your pricing. The time of year is a factor too. Demand for electrical services may fluctuate depending on the time of year. For example, demand may be higher during the summer months when people are using air conditioning, or during the holiday season when people are installing decorative lighting. Also, consider future expansion. If the customer plans to add on to their home in the future, consider the electrical needs for the expansion and factor that into the initial installation. Also, consider energy efficiency. Installing energy-efficient lighting and appliances can save customers money on their utility bills. You can factor the cost of these energy-efficient products into your pricing. Remember to stay flexible and adaptable. The electrical industry is constantly evolving with new technologies and regulations. Staying up to date with these changes and being willing to adapt your pricing and services accordingly is essential for long-term success. Continuing education is important as well. Investing in continuing education and training can help you stay up to date with the latest technologies and best practices. This can improve your skills and allow you to offer more specialized services. Networking with other professionals is important. Networking with other electricians, contractors, and suppliers can provide valuable insights into market conditions and pricing strategies. Also, consider the type of wiring used. The type of wiring used in the installation can affect the price. For example, using copper wiring may be more expensive than using aluminum wiring. Also, consider surge protection. Installing surge protection can protect electronic devices from damage caused by power surges. The cost of surge protection can be factored into your pricing. Also, consider backup power. Installing a backup generator or battery system can provide power during outages. The cost of backup power can be factored into your pricing. Consider the type of electrical panel used as well. The type of electrical panel used can affect the price. For example, using a larger panel with more circuits may be more expensive than using a smaller panel. Consider smart home integration. Integrating smart home technology such as lighting control and thermostat control can add to the cost of the installation. Consider the complexity of the wiring runs. Complex wiring runs that require more time and effort can increase the overall cost of the project. Also, consider the accessibility of the work area. Difficult to access work areas can increase the time and effort required and therefore the cost of the project. Also, consider the need for trenching. Trenching for underground wiring can add to the cost of the project. And the need for permits. Obtain all necessary permits before starting the work. The cost of permits should be factored into your pricing. Also, consider the need for inspections. Schedule all necessary inspections during the project. The cost of inspection should be factored into your pricing. Also, document everything. Keep detailed records of all work performed, materials used, and expenses incurred. This can be helpful in case of disputes or warranty claims. Consider using estimating software. Using estimating software can help you accurately estimate the cost of materials and labor. Consider offering financing options. Offering financing options can make your services more accessible to customers. And remember to build relationships. Building strong relationships with customers, suppliers, and other professionals can lead to repeat business and referrals. Finally, be proud of your work. Take pride in the quality of your workmanship. This will help you build a strong reputation and attract more customers.